pass left. Valoria flips it up and in! Orlan Mamar, but Mamar gets the step and the finish.
Hail Mary. June Manzo will fire.
Oh my goodness! June Manzo all the way from Serrano, Bebuelo, Serrano with the basket. Fuentes, no hesitation, gets it to go. No! Obisto, yeah! Jason Obisto with the putback!
The Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan has been a fortress for the Knights. They lost only twice last season in their 13 games here, and they want to protect that home court dito tonight as they take on Jong Baloria and the Batangas City Tanduay Rom Masters. The Rom Masters on a slump of late as they start the season with a 3-3 record para naman sa San Juan. So far, so good, 4-0 for Michael Calisan and company. Magandang gabi po mga kaliga sa Daf Tupas. Sama si Javi Palayan, of course Mika Abisamis at courtside, and Javi, itong San Juan on a good flow at the moment. Ito naman Batangas still trying to find their way this season.
Yeah, they're still trying to figure out ways how they can survive, especially against teams that have really retooled. Coach Tolo Villanueva has really been loyal to this core of players that he's had. But of course, Batangas City still trying to figure out kung paano nga nila titimplahin itong kanilang season so far.
Oo, Batangas in their last game, they lost to Pangasinan on their home court and FPJ Arena in San Jose, Batangas. And you covered this game, Javi, and nakita natin kung paano nahirapan ang Batangas against, again, one of the teams na nagpalakas this season na Pangasinan.
Correct. Itong Batangas, they started out flat against Pangasinan in that first quarter. They were down by 7 at the end of 1, but they managed to outscore the Heatwaves 24-15 in the second period to carry a 40-38 advantage into the halftime break. But in the second half, Pangasinan was just really relentless. Big baskets by guys like Bonga Lanza were able to give Pangasinan that big victory on Batangas' home court. They got beat on the three-point shots, -4 in that department. They allowed Pangasinan to shoot 11. I think that was the main difference, aside from the paltry free throw shooting that they had only 50%, 10 out of 20. But they also gave up a lot of charity shots to the Pangasinan Heatwaves in that game, although they did not make a really good percentage from the line.
On the same day that Batangas lost that game against Pangasinan, ito namang San Juan Knights cruised to their 4th straight win. They beat itong Bataan Risers who just won earlier against Imos, and again, total control from the Knights led by Michael Calisaan and Dexter Marquez, who I think Michael is on a redemption tour after the disappointment of last season.
Yeah, he really is. And, despite San Juan being on the smaller side in terms of the rosters that we've seen this season, their speed has really boosted their cause again this year, and pinapakita nila their strength in their numbers. Orlan Mamar leading the show once again para sa kanila, and guys like Michael Calisana, sabi mo nga on a redemption tour. Dexter Marquez, that 1-2 punch in the front line has really pushed San Juan against the better teams in the Northern Division.
Maganda yung player matchup natin dito tonight. Two players na parehong posisyon, kapwestuhan dun sa ilalim, and also maganda yung kanilang numero, halos pareho. But although Dexter Marquez has the edge in the rebounding department, ito naman si Seda Blaza, better in points, 1 point yung kanyang mas magandang average na, and also more efficient from the field.
Parehong pwesto pero medyo magkaiba yung playing style ng parehong player na to. Cedric Abraza likes to attack from the outside, also shoot some jumpers. But ito si Dexter Marquez likes to play physical but also has a touch from the outside.
And the two players are with our Mika Abisamis.
Maraming salamat. Ngayon gabi kasama natin two of the toughest men, Ced Ablaza and of course Dexter Marquez. Magandang gabi mga Ginoo. Ced, pahirap yung challenges no every week, lalo na ngayon para sa'yo sa loob. Wala si Jex, wala si Ambo. Ano yung major reminder against San Juan?
Siguro sa amin, in-adjust lang namin yung team defense namin. Siyempre yung San Juan, hindi rin biro kalaban to, so kailangan paghandaan talaga na maayos. So yung sa defense na kami talaga nag-focus para sa kanila.
Ced, anong gusto mo sabihin sa fans ng Batangas na tuluyang sumusuporta kahit anong mangyari?
Siyempre, una-una, nagpapasalamat ako sa lahat ng mga tiga Batangas fans na patuloy na sumusuporta kahit na hindi maganda muna yung start namin, pero susubukan pa rin namin at ibibigay namin yung best namin para makuha yung panalo na to.
Maraming salamat, Sed Ablaza. Dex, napakaraming shooters dito sa team na kalaban nyo ngayong gabi. Sa tingin mo, ano yung best way para dumipensa?
Napakarami nga nila. So, napaganda naman namin ng mabuti sila. So, even bigs, tutulong sa mga shooters. So, nakaready kami. Niready kami ng mga coaches namin.
Dex, unti-unti mapupuno itong Phil Oil, no? Hanggang mamaya, anong gusto mo sabihin sa fans ng San Juan?
Ayun, nagpapasalamat kami lagi sa mga Sanjuaneños na lagi sumusuporta. Sana wag silang sumawang sumuporta sa amin at sa buong MPBL.
Maraming salamat, Dexter Maiquez. Now it's gonna be Batangas versus San Juan. Miguel Pere, take it away.
And here we go, mga kaliga, with our main game here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. Tonight's main game features the Battle of the Champions between Batangas and San Juan. Live on Solar Sports, the 2025 Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Season 7. Let's carry on the starting fives, beginning with the MPBL inaugural season champions, Batangas City, Tanduay, Masters. Starting at guard, number 7, O'Neal Arim. Forward number 15, Don Ochea. Also at forward number 27, DKING to the VIP, King Importante. To guard number 22, Disciple de Mexico, Levi Hernandez. And at center number 53, Sed Aplaza. The head coach for Batangas City is Cholo Villanueva. Assistant coaches JR Aquino, Warren Capitan, John Arenas, and Dino Enrile. Assistant team manager Gilbert Alea. Team manager Jean Alabanza. LGU partner Congressman Marvin Marino. Team owners Kyle Tan and Lucio Tan III. And now San Juan City, get on your feet, cause it's time to meet the starting unit of your MPBL Season 2 champions, San Juan Knights. Starting at forward, number 18, Nico Panganiban. Also at forward, number 15, Arvin Gamboa. Coming in at center, number 2, Mike Calisan. To guard, number 7, Ron Denison. And at one guard, number 13, Royce Alforque. The head coach for your San Juan Knights is Alex Angeles. Assistant coaches, Jonathan Banal, RB Mangahas, Jameson Pin, Nat Gregorio, Paulo Gorospe, Jigs Guadamur, and PJ Maningan. Team manager is Jun Usman. Team owner, Honorable Senator Jinggoy Estrada.
Our starting five is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Batangas City has Oliver Arim, Levi Hernandez, King Importante, Don Ochea, and Sed Ablaza. For San Juan, Royce Alforque, Ron Denison, Mike Calisaan, Arvin Gamboa, and Nico Panganiban. So, interesting here. No CJ Isit, no MJ De La Virgen for Batangas City.
Tama, and also King Importante, who is just averaging 6 minutes, close to 6 minutes per contest this year, getting the starting nod in lieu of Jex Rapenan, who will not be with the team tonight because of that nose injury that he got in their last game against Pangasinan. Itong San Juan naman, 2 of the 5 starters rather, bago para dito kay Coach Alex Angeles, Royce Alforque, and Ron Denison. They did not start last game.
It looks like Arim will do point guard duties sa larong to as Hernandez loses the handle. It's San Juan ball.
So he's no stranger to that role. He's been given that position a lot over the course of these last 2 years. Point forward, yung naging role niya dito kay Coach Cholo Villanueva. Coach Cholo just always likes to experiment with that big guard because if naalala nyo, during his playing years, he was also that big guard for Coach Franz Pumarin in LaSalle.
That's a foul against Calisaan. Pressure agad from San Juan.
I expect these two teams to really put on the defensive intensity right at the get-go. I expect this to be a low-scoring ball game between these two squads.
Importante trying to exploit his advantage against Alforque. Ablaza, the off-balance shot blocked by Gamboa. Alforque on the move. Royce, nabitawan ng bola. Hernandez with the steal. Levy, binigay kay Seth Ablaza. Ablaza had to adjust, no good on the layup. Levy steps out to the three-point line, still no go.
A nice effort by these drum masters to really chase for the basketball. Multiple possessions now in this one, but still failing to hit. That was the second three-point attempt for Hernandez on that play.
0 for 3 na si Levy. Ron Dennison in and out, a rim with a rebound.
Dennison is really known to be a defensive player, but he has developed that offensive game through the years. That guy, though, no question, has really been a juggernaut offensively for Batangas City over the years.
All MPBL first team selection, said Ablaza. Alforque fakes the handoff, bigay kay Kalisaan sa ilalim. Kalisaan, the kick out to Gamboa, the swing to Dennison. 7 on the shot clock. They go to Gamboa. And Kalisaan, put back plus the foul.
They're going to have to really help each other out here, talking about Batangas City when those shots go up. On the glass, Michael Kalisaan this year, he has been very impressive para dito sa San Juan. 9.8 rebounds per game to go with his 17 points per contest.
Our reigning player of the week, Michael Kalisaan, back-to-back 20 and 10 performances.
Correct. And he has really shown that he can keep up with the other big men on the court for a long period of time. Ang haba ng linalaro nito ni Michael Kalisaan at di biro yung ginagawa niyang pagbangga-bangga sa loob. Nakakapagod yun. And he also does these kinds of things, Adel.
Kalisaan able to finish the break.
Minsan makikita mo siya yung re-rebound tapos siya rin natatapos ng fast break sa kabila.
Ablaza to Ochea down low. Konting karambola dito sa half court and nakawala ito si Don Ochea.
Yeah, that's a breakdown defensively para sa San Juan Knights. One thing Senator Jingo Estrada is not very happy about. Maaga pa lang nakatayo na siya dito with Coach Alex Angeles.
Off-balance shot from Gamboa won't go. Alforque now with Dennison. Matras si Ron Dennison, bumuelo. Gamboa from the corner. Short. Hernandez, atake, short on the layup. Ochea with the stick back, 4 points for Don Ochea.
It was a strong take for Levy Hernandez, but just good coverage defensively by San Juan. But he was confident to take that shot because alam niya nandun si Don Ochea to try and battle for an offensive rebound.
Nico Panganiban. Panganiban. Nice spin. Oh, what a pass. Hindi natapos ni Kalisaan. Panganiban gets it back. Layup is short. Agawan sa rebound. Ends up with Levy Hernandez.
Oh, both teams missing a lot of shots from up close here in the first quarter.
San Juan shooting just 2 of 9 so far. Importante. Dennison will get the 2 points.
You just can't be relaxed and complacent when you're trying to get a pass when it's Michael Kalisaan on you. That last play, Kalisaan interfered with that feed to King Importante, who was just nonchalant in trying to receive the pass.
That's an offensive foul on Seda Blaza.
I think Coach Solo Villanueva not very happy with how King Importante has been playing here to start this game.
This is our fast break of the game, brought to you by Extreme X Pop Personal Karaoke Speaker. Everyday karaoke.
He's so active defensively. He gets those rebounds. He's physical inside. with whoever he's guarding with. He can knock down shots from the perimeter. What can't Michael Calisaan do?
Well, he's on a redemption tour this season after that finish last year against Pampanga, his home province. The Giant Lanterns winning over the Knights in the North Division Finals.
Yeah, that was a very tough loss para sa kanya. And that's why I think he's proving to everybody right now na kaya niyang gawin lahat. Kasi last year talagang pinamukha sa kanya na si Balti was really dominant.
Three white shirts going for that offensive rebound and a whistle going against Seda Blaza. Dalawa na si Seda Blaza. Rotation is a bit short considering na wala si Dexter Apinan. They might have to turn to Mark Cruz and Ambuluto here, but it doesn't look like Ambuluto's activated.
Yeah.
Si Porter tsaka si Darwin Donor ang activated dito.
Kahit itong last game, wala rin si John Ambuluto eh.
Reynel Hognatan misses on the fadeaway. Denison fires a three. Yes!
That's why he's kept his job here with San Juan despite the surplus of talent that they've had over the years, because Denison has developed that outside shot aside from the fact that he's such a terror defensively.
Denison wants to go back-to-back. Too strong this time. Bonachea. MJ de la Virgen. MJ gets it back. Ablaza. Said thought about it. Lumapit. Short on that runner. Papa Ray Hugnatan. Able to grab the rebound, and Ablaza comes up with the steal. Medyo nahuli ang pasa ni Panganiban. Hernandez.
Yeah, that's a foul, clearly.
Alforque fouls Hernandez. Changes here for both teams. Pinasok na si Jong Baloria for Levi Hernandez. Orlan Omar and AC Soberano have entered the game. As we check out this three-point shot brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
If that backcourt earlier that started this game for the San Juan Knights were more of a scrappy duo, coming in right now, a more potent offensive backcourt para sa koponan ng San Juan in Orlan Mamar and AC Soberano. Tapos papasok pa si Dexter Marquez.
Calisaan ang pinalitan ni Dexter Marquez. 10-7 is the count. Cruz with Jong Baloria. Importante. MJ de la Virgen. King importante. Kulang sa pektus ang kanyang layup. Marquez, a foul on Cruz.
And that's their last foul to give. It's just so hard to try and steal the ball off of Dexter Marquez. He's just so strong with the rock.
Ten to 7, 2.5 minutes to play in the first period. The Knights ahead in this battle between two former champions of the MPBL. Season 1 champion Batangas, Season 2 champion San Juan, and a remnant of that championship team. Orlan Wamar finds Dexter Marquez. For our assist of the game, brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
A little variation of the Spain action. Screening the handoff guy that time was AC Soberano, freeing up ito si Dexter Marquez for that roll towards the basket. But a lot of credit to Orlan Mamar for that quick pass.
12-7, Senator Jingoy Estrada, team owner of the Knights. De la Virgen fires a three. Well contested by Wamar. Back the other way, the Knights up by 5. Omar to Papa Ray. He'll fire. No. Rebound. De La Virgen. Importante and Marquez are on the floor. It's 4-on-4 on the other end. Cruz knocks down the jumper.
Habang nagbabasketball yung walong player dito sa kabila, dito may MMA match na nangyayari.
Wrestling eh. 12-9. Guamar. Down low. Marquez. Nabitawan ng bola. Good defense by Importante. De La Virgen, Importante has played the entire first period. Cruz launches. No. Magsak si Importante. Guamar to Papa Ray. 2 points.
The control with the basketball and the vision to spot his teammates by Orlan Lumar. Simply impressive.
Ron Denison, hindi pa rin pinapahinga yan. Yan ba, ngayon lang yan pinahinga ni Coach Alex Angeles. As we check out our play of the game, brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. At Wamar and Tugnatan connection working for the Knights. From Master Sue for time. We'll be right back.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% pagbabago, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% paglilingkod, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% Pinas, 50 ka. 50 tayo, 50 si MP. Kahati mo si Manny.
Check out our LGR fan outfit of the game. Brought to you by LGR Sports Radio, official outfitter of the MPBL. For the first time in a long time. Medyo nabulol ako dun sa...
Bakit kaya?
Bakit kaya?
I wonder why.
Ang ganda ng outfit kasi nila eh.
Oo nga eh.
Robbie
Dress to impress eh.
Robbie Darang has stayed on. Why not? Panalo sila kanina. Get a special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 14-9 is the count. Naghahabol ang Batangas dito. And just as you predicted, it's been a low-scoring affair, Javi. Mark Cruz for 3. Short rebound, Jong Baloria. Tough shot para kay Jong. Rebound ni AC Soberano. Guamar to Papa Ray to Jackson for 3. No. Marquez rebound. Wala pa rin. Papa Ray with a stick back.
That's just poor effort by Batangas City. San Juan always seems to be at the right place at the right time, but really Batangas has just missed a lot of coverages. That time it was Dexter Marquez na dapat na-box out ni Darwin Lunor. When he missed, Reynel Hugnatan was there to get the offensive rebound and put back.
Papa Ray just playing at his own pace at the moment. He completes the three-point play.
Seems to be in much better shape than a lot of our younger players here in the league.
17-9. The final shot time para dito sa Batangas. Lunor to Ighalo. Lunor, layup. Basket plus the foul.
Nice little bounce pass there, delivered on the hook by Ken Ighalo, working the two-man game with Darwin Lunor. Quick slip by Lunor. And the rotation late there by Dexter Marquez.
Bonus free throw para kay Darwin Lunor. 17-11 is the count. He completes the three-point play. Darwin Lunor, talk about staying ready. 1.6 seconds remaining. AC Soberano with that desperation heave. The San Juan Knights will take a 5-point lead at the end of the first period. Michael Calisaan starting out strong para dito sa San Juan Knights. A little sloppy here from Batangas, but they do get the 2 points courtesy of Don Ochea. But it's the Knights who've been executing very well. And there is the connection between Wamar and Maikes. 17-12 at the end of one for the San Juan Knights.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% pagbabago, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% paglilingkod, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% Pinas, 50 ka. 50 tayo, 50 si MB. Kahati mo si Manny.
Back at the Phil Oil, Eco Oil in San Juan for your Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Not making the right decisions because of frustrations set up the loss of Batangas against Pangasinan. They were happy to have contained Manuel and Gabo in that game a little bit though, but it was the young guys' hustle in Harvey Pagsanhan that got to them. Speaking of young, we keep going back to this topic of facelifting into a younger team. Again, it's a no for Coach Cholo and company. They will stick by the squad. They will wait for everyone to get better. Ambo, Jex, and go back to usual business. Tonight, though, collective effort in their absence. Sidel Fabi?
Maraming salamat, Mika. And it's really, if you're Coach Cholo, it must get a little bit annoying sometimes.
For sure.
Na ganun ang sinasabi about their team, but you can't stop it because you know, with them opening the season at 3-3, medyo mahirap din naman yung ganito sitwasyon. But, and again, it's a big but because merong Jexter Apinan who's out tonight, and John Ambuluto is also out tonight.
Correct. And there's also one guy that we haven't seen who has been with their team since last year pero di pa natin nakikita, si Mark Olayon.
Yeah.
That's one guy, another lefty who plays kind of like an improved version of a Jexter Apinan somewhat.
Well, he plays
in a younger
backcourt. Nasa
Yeah.
backcourt nga lang. Well, medyo mahirap din naman tapatan ito si Jexter Apinan na kaliwete, no? Kasi lakas ng katawan ni Jek eh.
Kahit na manipis tingnan eh, no? Bato-bato yan.
Lunor sa ilalim, Ighalo, balik kay Baloria. Hit a 3 earlier. The runner now para kay Jong Baloria.
If Baloria can get on a good scoring run or whatever it is, whether it's coming off the bench or starting games, that's certainly one thing that Batangas City needs right now. And I think also production coming from Ken Ighalo and Philip Panyamogan on a consistent basis is something that Batangas City can lean on if they are going to get more wins this season.
Rebound ni Orlan Nomar off that Ighalo miss. Ognata nabitawan ng bola.
Nasa isip na yung pasa kay AC eh. A rare mistake coming from Papa Ray. I don't see him make those kinds of errors so often.
19-17. 5-0 run from Batangas. Jong Baloria could not add to his tally. AC Soberano. Drive. Blocked by Ighalo. Or no. So last touch ni AC Soberano.
Good coverage right there by Ken Ighalo. Honest defense. Negating that attempt there by AC Soberano, who's usually known for his outside shooting. At that time, forced to put the ball on the floor.
Jackson goes back to the bench. Galinato is in the game. Lunor fakes the handoff. Let's it go to Ighalo. The tough look.
Ooh.
Last touch ni CJ Isip. You know what? Marquez and Leonor kind of same build.
Oo nga eh.
Parang pareho yung laro eh.
Actually. So parang ano eh, they look like distant relatives.
Kaya nga. Soberano to Marquez. Swings it over to Amar. 3 on the way and he rattles that one home.
It's just lovely seeing that backspin on the basketball dun sa tira ni Orlan Mamar. Diretsong-diretso, and there really is that arc that gives the shot a lot of chance to get in.
Couple of point guards here para kay Coach Cholo Villanueva.
These injuries have forced him to really experiment with his rotations.
This three-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One Stop Shop Appliances.
Nahuli doon si Kenning Halo in trying to rotate on back to Orlan Mamar Jr.
Valoria, three-pointer, short, easy it with the offensive rebound. Wamar quickly to Galinato. Oh, kapos din ang layup. Agawan sa rebound, nakuha ni Jong Valoria. Jong.
Oh, ho, ho.
You know, the problem there was Lenore na-anticipate ni Orlan Mamar
Correct.
na magbibigay ng pick si Darwin Lenore.
And that's just the intelligence that Orlan Mamar has on both sides of the basketball. Kita mo naman yan. He sold it well too. I don't think there was a lot of movement from Lenore, but there definitely was a lot of selling made by Orlan Mamar to get that offensive foul off Batangas City.
Easy playing the passing lane very well there. De La Virgen trying to finish on the other side.
Ooh.
Could not get the roll. Valoria basket plus the foul.
Una pa lang kaliwa na talaga yung side na binibigay ng depensa ng San Juan going down the lane. But MJ De La Virgen chose to go to his strong side there against Galinato, which was well defended. But Valoria able to snatch that ball away from Job Sabandal.
Sabandal was not aware. Nandun si Jong Valoria. And Jong Valoria coming alive in the second quarter. This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompleto appliance brand ng Pilipinas.
And just to push that Batangas City needed. Because at certain times, and I've noticed it this season, pag hindi sila nakakascore, eh medyo bumababa yung intensity nila sa depensa, which is true for a lot of teams. And those teams that are able to get through those kinds of instances in the game are really the teams at the top of our team standings.
Calisaan, good catch, good finish. Sorry, good pass, good catch, good finish.
Orlan Mamar orchestrating that shot by Calisan, who just checked into the game. He's really mastered on where to get those passes to Mike Calisan in places where he can be successful.
Valoria, good challenge by Sabandal. Chance for the Knights to extend the lead. Galinato loses the handle. It ends up with De La Virgen. CJ Isit. Yes!
And that's just a big boy move coming from CJ Isit. Obviously, just trying to protect the basketball with that deceleration. Using a little bit of that elbow to get Orlan Mamar out of the way.
Fast break of the game is brought to you by Extreme X Play on the go speaker. Take your music anywhere.
Pero wala namang extension ng elbow, kaya hindi naman tinawagan. He just put it up.
Yeah. Si Orlan Mamar yung dumikit
mismo.
Timeout muna tayo dito. Lamang ang San Juan ng 2 points.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100% pagbabago, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100% paglilingkod, 15 si Manny. Kanibaga. Para sa 100% Pinas, 50 ka.
50 tayo! 50 si MP! Kahati mo, si Manny!
The Batangas City Tanduay Rum Masters, their next 3 games. They will have a long break, Kavi, you know, after nitong game na to, and they will face the Pasay Voyagers on April 26. That's in Ilagan, I believe. And then the following week, they play the Cowboys in Ilagan as well. Get a special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer.
Kaya pala mahaba ang maging pahinga nila kasi grabe rin yung ibabahiin nila in their next 2 games. That's also not an easy schedule with Paranaque at the end of that 3-game stretch. But also a good opportunity for them, this long break that they will have after this one, to help their injured players get back.
Norlan Omar, easy to as he attacked the lane there. May gap dun sa gitna.
He's just so good at seeing those holes in the defense, just like CJ Isit did on that pass to Darwin Lenore. Isit actually going up against his former squad here tonight, Sidel.
Oo. Marquez to Galinato.
And it's a mismatch.
Levi Hernandez is back on the floor. Wamar, top of the key 3. No. Hernandez grabs the rebound. Chance to tie for Batangas. Isit. CJ, the runner, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Kalisad. Wamar. Libre si Sabandal, aatake si Joem. Bigay kay Marquez. And another beautiful play from the Knights as they extend the lead to 4.
Their speed has really helped them blow defenses out of the way. And the way that they are able to drive and draw repeatedly just gets Batangas City to be a little bit more fatigued and give up those lanes to the basket.
Our system of game is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Kitang-kita na nahuhuli talaga sa rotation itong Batangas City. And that's been the case a lot of times this year.
Steal by Sabandal. Gamboa. Dalawang isip. Bigay kay Wamar. That's a 3. And a foul on Isit.
Obviously, he thinks otherwise, but definitely some contact there. Pababa talaga yung kamay niya eh. Tatamaan yung braso ni Orlan Wamar.
Orlan Wamar at the line. Mas mahaba ang shorts ni Orlan this season, no?
Actually, just by a bit.
Konti lang.
Bumabalik na ulit yung usual na haba eh. Last year kasi paiklian eh.
Alam mo sino pinakamaikli last year?
Joel Liu.
Okay. Kilala
No
mo.
doubt about that. Alam mo naman yan, pauso yun eh.
Kahapon naglaro eh, nakita ko eh. 30-24. 3 for 3 for Orlan Omar, and he extends the lead to 7. Ablaza to Importante. Isit. A little over 3 minutes remaining. Drive by Levi Hernandez, I believe.
Yes. Sniper de Mexico taking advantage of that handoff action on the left side, attacking the rim.
Our play of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. That's Darwin Lenore with the finish.
Hernandez only with his first point here tonight.
Two for 2 for Levi. Balik na si O'Neal Arim, who started this ball game. Pahinga muna si CJ Isit. Galinato. 10 seconds on the shot clock. John Galinato for 3. They're challenged by Importante. Arim. For a teammate, binigay kay Ablaza, atake. Ablaza well defended by Arvin Gamboa.
Yeah, he was
Nasa linya
already.
si Ochea.
Despite the attempts to attack the paint by Batangas City, San Juan has managed to keep in step with them all the way. It's really active with their feet, quicker to the spot than these Tanduay Masters.
Turnover story, walo for San Juan. Batangas with 7, 31-26. 2.5 minutes to play. Momar wants to dance with Ablaza. Mintis ang kanyang tres na. That's a push on Arim. So, wala pa sa penalty.
Oh no, it's against Ochea.
Oo nga. Inside, Kalisaan for 2.
You gotta be better than that if you're Sed Ablaza. You know that Kalisan is gonna want to get that basketball inside dahil nandun na nga siya malapit sa rim. He has to be more physical, pushing out Michael Kalisan. Thing is, Kalisan has really beefed up his strength this year that has made it hard for guys who usually guard him to stop him.
Inside, King Importante with the 2 points. 33-28. Parehong teams nasa penalty na. Kalisaan sa ilalim, triple team. Ball rolling out of bounds, and that will be Batangas basketball.
Despite the many turnovers, hirap pa rin dito makadikit ng husto ang Batangas City. The Knights, because of their execution, despite the turnovers at sometimes, has really kept itong Batangas City at bay.
Ablaza. Minute and a half to play in the first half. Importante against Gamboa. Hiningi ni Arim ang bola against Wamar. Swings it over to Levy. Sa bandalo the closeout. Levy sa atake. The tough turnaround and he knocks it down.
He's a shot maker. That's always what he has been. Ito si Levy Hernandez, the guy named Sniper de Mexico.
That's our Gixxer great move of the game. Born for greatness. Gusto pang isingit with that ball fake. And then the tough fade. Rattling that one home. Levy Hernandez pulls Batangas to within 3. San Juan calls timeout.
Para sa atlitang Pilipino.
Para sa kabataang Pilipino.
Para sa kababaihan, para sa pamilyang Pilipino.
Para sa kinabukasan. At ito po ang MPBL Party List number 77 sa balota.
Michael Kalisaan, 20 points against Bataan, 11 rebounds as well. And Kalisaan, as we mentioned, is our reigning player of the week.
He's gonna try and do this every week until we end the season. As you said, on a redemption tour right now. He's in much better shape this year, and he has expanded his bag para dito sa San Juan Knights. A lot more moves and a lot more weapons to attack. Just like Arvin Gamboa, who has increased confidence in his shot this year compared to last season.
Only the first basket para kay Arvin Gamboa. Calisando has 9 points. Ochea, no good. Rebound ni Arvin Gamboa. Wamar against Arim. Orlan sa bandal. So, atake ng depensa ni Levy Hernandez. Sa bandal is fouled by Levy.
Well, that was good defense until the very last moment. He kept in step with Jom Sabandal. And Sabandal is not an easy guy to guard. He's quick on his feet and very shifty as well.
From 35 to 30. Well, they will challenge the call. Batangas City.
Yeah, well, it looked really clean to me as well.
And we will be right back for the result of this challenge.
Upon review, the challenge was unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful challenge for Coach Cholo Villanueva. Sabandal will get 2 free throws here. You'll be the judge here, Javi.
Oh yeah, it got caught on the wrist. From our vantage point kanina, it looked clean eh. And Levy Hernandez still trying to talk to our officials and trying to argue his case, but there was really contact on the wrist.
Sabandal makes the first free throw. San Juan's lead is up to 7, and we'd like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. 38 seconds remaining. Denison is back for Joe M. Sabandal. San Juan 90% at the line, 9 of 10. That's a foul on Gamboa.
Not a good foul at all. This gives Batangas a chance to put points on the board with the clock stopped. After these free throws, San Juan will get possession, pero babalik rin ang bola dito sa Batangas City. So virtually like a 2-on-1 para dito sa Rum Masters.
Importante at the line. King Importante getting some encouragement from his teammates.
Well, I think he's played the longest so far in this game. So Batangas City.
0 for 2 though for King. Turned out to be a good foul, Avi.
Yeah.
A good slip by Calisan. Oh, what a finish.
Ang lalim niya na dun, and just the English was enough for him to get that basket.
11 points for Mike King. Libre si Ablaza sa labas. But they go to Hernandez. Misses the 3. Don Ochea, basket and 1.
He's been able to beat a lot of the Knights here in the first half to those loose balls, especially on the offensive glass. He's followed up a lot of Levy Hernandez's missed shots here in the first half.
And Don Ochea is back at the line. 6 points for Don Ochea. And to go with 7 rebounds. Hindi usually binibigyan ng play to, pero nakakakuha lang ng puntos in his own little way. Wamar for 3. Nagpas ng kanyang tira, and that will do it for the first half. San Juan Knights with a 7-point lead against the Batangas City Tanduay Rum Masters 39-32. We'll be right back.
Lenny Pacquiao, 50 tayo. Para sa 100% pag-unlad, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% pagbabago, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% paglilingkod, si Manny. Lenny Pacquiao. Para sa 100% Pinas, 50 ka.
50 tayo. 50 si MB. Kahati mo, si Manny.
Lagi mong sinisiguradong patas. Lagi mong inuuna kung anong dapat. Hindi mo kayang malunok ang katotohanang marami pa rin tayong kababayang gutom at walang tahanan. Kaya hindi ka tumigil sa paglaban. Harapin ang kahirapan. Tulungan ang nangangailangan. Basagin ang korupsyon na kanilang nakasanayan. Sa loob at labas, man ng Pinas, bakas na bakas ang iyong tapang puksain ang mga problema ng bansa. Gamit ang lakas, gamit ang isip, gamit ang puso. Kung para sa mamamayang Pilipino, si MP, wala yang sinisino. Manny Pacquiao.
Back at the Phil Oil Eco Oil in San Juan for your Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. My name is Mika Abesamis and right now I am joined by the team manager of Batangas, Sir Jean Alabanza. Good evening, sir. One major challenge after the other, but obviously the guys are used to sticking together. What does management tell them to keep their confidence in the games?
We just continuously remind them, the management and the city is behind them. So to just continue to work in practice and despite the difficult start to the season, we will hopefully get back to winning once we get our groove.
Very well said, Sir Jean. Meron po ba kayong mga gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
Again, yung mga fans namin sa Batangas, kila Congressman Marvy Marino and Mayor Beverly Di Makuha and sila Boss Kyle and all our Tanduay supporters.
Maraming salamat once again, Sir Jean Alabanza, the team manager of Batangas. Magbabalik po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100% pagbabago, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100% paglilingkod, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100% Pinas, 50 ka.
50 tayo! 50 si MB! Kahati mo, si Manny!
Halftime here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan, where the Knights have a 7-point advantage against the Batangas City Tanduay Rum Masters in the battle between two former champions. And San Juan here, getting the initiative with their hustle and syempre itong they dominating the rebounds and yung second chance points lamang din sila. Pero Batangas getting some offense going in that second period through John Baloria, but yung closing run ng San Juan, allowing them to grab this advantage now.
Yeah, despite those turnovers, they're a +2 in that department. Talking about the San Juan Knights, it's the defense that was really prevented Batangas City from getting back into this game and making this even closer. This is just a 7-point lead, but San Juan has been dictating the pace so far. It's just really those turnovers that have been hurting them. And the ability of Michael Calisan and Dexter Marquez to generate more points because of those offensive rebounds have helped the Knights even more sa laro na to.
Well, kung titingnan mo yung mga highlights natin, Javi, you see the degree of difficulty dun sa mga tira ng Batangas.
Correct.
And, compared to the Knights, because, the execution, it's on the side of the Knights.
Buti nga lumaki na ng konti yung kanilang percentage from the field. It's now 35% at the end of the first half. But that went to as low as 22, if I recall right, in that at some point in the first quarter.
8 points, Jong Baloria, 11 for Calisaan. He grabs the offensive rebound. Denison for 3, no. Levy Hernandez with a rebound.
Now, one thing both teams haven't been doing very good at in this game is outside shooting. Only 2 3-point shots each for these two squads.
Arim uses the Importante pick. King Importante fires a 3. No. Here's Don Ochea, another opportunity inside. Seda Blaza for 2.
At that time on the opening possession for the Tanduay Rum Masters, trying to give San Juan a dose of their own medicine. Don Ochea once again plucking another offensive rebound, but it ended up being Seda Blaza making the basket para sa Batangas.
Royce Alforque. Crossover, jumper, no. Ablaza with the rebound.
Always a very tough shot to stop on the dime after a burst of speed, even after just a crossover like that.
The handoff to Arim. Ablaza fires, no. Calisan grabs the board. That's rebound number 6 for Mike to go with his 11 points in the ball game. Denison, Calisaan, one-on-one against Ablaza. It's a tough look para kay Michael Calisaan, and that time better defense on the ball for Batangas.
They were more physical with Calisaan there, and they forced him into a tough angle on that baseline.
Ablaza, jumper, won't go. Calisaan with the rebound. And here comes San Juan. Nico Panganiban runs into said Ablaza.
Ooh!
Blocking foul and count the basket.
Split second lang yung naging diferensya nila doon. Panganiban was just quicker right there before Ablaza could establish legal guarding position. Take a look at this. Medyo gumagalaw pa si Sed eh.
And how Nico Panganiban was able to convert that one is beyond me, because this is
yes, sir.
sobrang lakas ng contact dun.
But it's good to see Panganiban getting back his strength after he was down with a sickness for a while. He lost a lot of weight and he really had to gain his strength slowly, pero nakikita natin na unti-unti nang bumabalik para sa kanya.
Arim, Levy, medyo masikip. Now a clear out for Levy Hernandez against Alforque. Levy, tough shot, no.
He's gotta pass that ball. He was absolutely shut down there.
Alforque, the kick out, Gamboa. Nico, three-pointer, short rebound, Ablaza. I thought San Juan not able to cash in on that opportunity.
Yeah, they were moving that ball quickly around, pero I feel like dahil sa mabilis na yun, medyo nagmadali sila ng konti.
Arim. Play was anticipated by Gamboa, and poor pass by Importante. Dalawa yung kakampi na dun.
Missed opportunity right there for Batangas City. Could have trimmed this to just a 2-possession ball game. But again, the difficulty in generating shots, especially easy looks Pero dito sa Batangas City have been the story of their game so far.
Gamboa, offline. Last touch it on Ochea. Ball will remain with San Juan, 13 on their shot clock.
If you think about it, Sidel, Pangasinan has the more talented roster in terms of names. Pero nahihirapan ng Batangas City dito dahil sa bilis na pinapakita ng San Juan Knights. A lot of young legs as well.
Mintis ang jumper ni Gamboa. And will slow things down, Batangas. 41-34. Ochea. Importante to the corner. Levy for 3. No. Ablaza inside the paint. No good. Rebound. Panganiban. Nico is blocked by Importante. Hernandez. Nabitawan ng bola. The two teams getting a little sloppy here. 3-on-2 break. Calisan on the reverse pass. Still no go.
That's nice defense from Importante without fouling. Nakontrol niya yung sarili niya. Did not get into the body much of Calisan. Just enough to prevent him from making a decent look.
Ablaza. Atake sa loob. Still no good. Blocked by Denison. They go back the other way. Panganiban. And it's a turnover.
I think we should change the ball now. Lots of slippages, but also the pride in the defenses of both squads the past few possessions have been remarkable.
They have scored only 2 points each in the first 5 minutes of the third. Galinato, Wamar, Hugnatan are on the floor. MJ De La Virgen, Kenneth Ighalo have also entered the game. So really small lineup here for Batangas. MJ Ighalo will fire a 3. Offline, Ochea with the offensive rebound. Denison had to give up the foul.
But one thing to note also for Batangas City in this game, Coach Cholo Villanueva has used a very short rotation.
No.
Let's see here, Don Ochea with another offensive rebound. Ayun, natamaan siya ni Ron Denison dun. Pero parang may second motion pa sana si Levy Hernandez after that.
Hernandez recovers the loose ball. And Levy Hernandez gets the basket plus the foul.
Finally, after a long stretch of misses, Batangas City nakabutas muli dito.
Our play of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Levy Hernandez trying to put this team on his back. He's missed a lot of shots in this game, but you know that he's not going to stop shooting.
And Jexter Apinan there on your screens. Kitang-kita na I think he had to repair the damage on his nose.
Matindi rin talaga yung tama na nakuha niya dun eh. He was all bloodied up.
4 points separating San Juan and Batangas. Inside, Calisan, easy two. Orlando Omar has to bring out the goggles at some point here.
It really sometimes puzzles me for Batangas City. You know, this team has been playing with each other for quite some time, and you expect na hindi na sila magkakaroon ng mga ganyang klaseng errors defensively. Those types of miscommunications on missed coverages. But San Juan is just really exploiting those weaknesses right now in this game.
Our assist of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Importante. Yeah, he's been beat a lot in this game. a lot of times sa laro na to na nakakalimutan niya umikot dun sa tao niya.
Commissioner Kenneth Duremdes, Attorney Glenn Gakal in the building as well, our legal head. Siyempre, head of security, Rudy Distrito. 38-43. Maikes. Villapando, down low they go to Papa Ray. That's importante. Papa Ray, the turnaround.
You just can't do that against Reynel Hugnatan. Importante was repeatedly trying to poke away that basketball, but Reynel Hugnatan staying calm and composed despite the pressure. That's something that he's seen a lot throughout his long career. Simply would not cut it para kay King Importante.
This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompleto appliance brand ng Pilipinas. And that's Reynel Hugnatan making the first free throw. 6 points in the ball game. Senator Jingo Estrada. We have a timeout on the floor. Batangas still down by 7 with 3.5 minutes to play in the third period.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100% pagbabago, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100% paglilingkod, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100% Pinas,
50 tayo! 50 si MB! Hati mo, si Manny!
This is our Gixxer fan of the game, born for greatness. Right there behind the Batangas bench. We are live from the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan on this Thursday evening. Bukas sa Paco Arena tayo.
Correct, oh.
San Juan bench as well. Likod ng San Juan bench yan. 45-38. Ikaw ba, nakakabisado mo ba lahat ng special someone ng mga
Hindi.
player? Ganun yung challenge ni...
Wala rin naman kasi ako special summon, kaya bakit ko kakabisaduhin yung special summon ng ibang tao?
Wow. Iba ka, Aports.
You went there eh. Why did you have to go there?
Iba ka, Aports.
Why did you have to go there?
Napasmile si Miss Mika Abisami sa statement mo, Aports.
Ang galing ng pasok mo dun, ha? Medyo di ko na in-expect yun, ha?
Kenneth Villapando's foul has been challenged by San Juan. Tingnan natin kung ang pinaglalaban dito ni Coach Alex ay magagawa ng paraan. We'll be right back.
Upon review, the challenge was successful. There's no foul, resulting
Successful
to a
challenge para kay Coach Alex Angeles on that foul on Kenneth Villapando. Let's take a look at this one here.
There's the cut by Levi Hernandez. Ayun, no, di nga tinamaan eh. Nice call there by Coach Alex to use his challenge.
Ng J. De La Vergen, binigay kay King Importante. That's a tough shot galing kay Levi Hernandez. Rebound ni Villapando.
Levi Hernandez is 2 out of 10 in this game.
Good save only to Dexter Marquez. 8 points for Dexter.
You applaud the effort pero sana nasa isip mo siguro kung ikaw si Coach Cholo Villanueva, sana lumabas na lang yung bola at least nakaset up pa yung depensa.
Levy. Hernandez with that move, and Villapando losing out.
Coach Cholo Villanueva has yet to use Philip Anyamogan in this game.
He's sticking to his guns here, and I think I really like, you know, that they're still in it, and he's really stuck to this core right here. Ano din yan eh. No, it's a risk, but syempre, you know, you also show a lot of trust as well sa kung sino nasa loob. So I think also coach takes comfort at the fact that maiintindihan to ng mga nandun din sa bench.
Tama. That's why I think his players have really stuck with him throughout the years the same way he has sa kanila. Dahil walang naging samaan ng loob eh. Naiintindihan ng lahat that everything that he does, everything that he plans, everything that he tries to teach is for the betterment of the team and for the success of each and every one moving forward.
Well, there's, you know, may ano naman eh, may proof naman doon sa kanyang ginagawa. And it looks like Coach Alex has requested a challenge again on that call. We'll be right back.
Upon review, the challenge was unsuccessful. Ball on the floor stays.
Unsuccessful this time para kay Coach Alex. And here's the call right here. Valoria on sa bandal. Pero
Close.
yeah, close, and he had every right to challenge that.
It's actually Valoria who really tried to initiate the contact there. But there was a violation of the cylinder by Sabandal. Kaya tinawagan pa rin siya ng foul.
LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. It's John Ambuluto and Mark Olayon na-mention mo kanina, Javi.
Yeah. I think there's still no specific timeline kung kailan siya makikita eh.
Had a really good playoff run nito si John Ambuluto last year.
Yeah, he did. It was very instrumental in them reaching the South Division Finals again.
And that puts... No, not yet. Hindi pa. Pero apat na yan on Seda Blaza. So, this is a time where the short rotation could prove a little too costly because apat na si Seda Blaza. And he's called up Mark Cruz from the bench. Good deflection there. Ugnatan saves it to Sabandal. The swing. Villapando. Reynel. Wamar. 3. No. Rebound nakuha ni CJ Isip. Pinagsasabay ni Coach Cholo ito si MJ tsaka si CJ, no?
Yun na nga eh. Tapos si Arim yung pinapag-point guard niya dun sa isang unit niya, that starting unit that he had.
Valoria to Ablaza. Jong gets it back. Valoria, Aghalo. Corner 3. Yes!
It's definitely a welcome sign for Batangas City and Coach Cholo Villanueva, and only the third three in the game for the Rum Masters.
They've trimmed the deficit to 4 points. Hugnatan trying to go to work against Igalo. Marquez. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Marquez. Yes! Oh, wow, what a shot.
Wasn't bothered at all by the shot clock winding down. Kalkulado niya yun. Sukat na sukat.
Baloria. Out to Ablaza. Jong. MJ, the extra pass. De La Virgen, the jumper is good.
But still ended up to be a good possession para sa kanila. They moved that ball around and really helped rotate the defense to get that open shot for MJ De La Virgen.
Easy taps it to himself. Bigay kay Seda Blaza. And these young legs of the Knights kind
Really
of keeping
hard.
up.
Yeah.
It's a fast break na yun.
It's just really been hard for Batangas City to try and match the pace of the Knights in this game. Pero kung tatandaan mo, a couple of years ago, this was exactly how Batangas City used to play.
Yeah.
A lot of fast-paced basketball and a lot of pressure defense in the backcourt.
Igalo is open. 3 again para kay Kenneth Igalo.
Back-to-back hits. I tell you, Sedel, it's going to be valuable for them if Kenneth Igalo is very consistent with that outside shot of his.
Hugnatan drives right at Cruz. A foul on Mark Cruz. 2 free throws coming up para kay Papa Ray.
In almost 50 years old, Reynel Hugnatan still beating his defenders off the bounce, but this one was a nice baseline out of bounds play para sa Batangas City. Igalo popping out of that corner, but again, Orlan Mamar working the two-man game, this time with Dexter Marquez, but he sees Reynel Hugnatan on the relocation on the left flank, and Hugnatan always knowing what to do with the basketball.
First free throw goes down for Reynel Hugnatan. 2.2 seconds left here. Two for two for Reynel. Villapando with a steal. Shot from half court. Only hitting the board. Batangas City, Tandoy Rum Masters making headway here in the third. Check out the highlights of the game brought to you by Sip Plus, the official hydration partner of the MPBL. Elevate your hydration. We saw the power of the three-pointer working for the Rum Masters as Kenneth Igalo hit a couple late three-pointers to pull them within one before Reynel Hugnatan gave San Juan a 3-point lead heading into the fourth and final quarter.
Para sa 100%'ong pag-unlad, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100%'ong pagbabago, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100%'ong paglilingkod, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100%'ong Pinas,
50 tayo! 50 si MB! Kahati mo, si Manny!
Our fan outfit of the game brought to you by LGR Sportswear, the official outfitter of the MPBL. That's Ana Banal.
Yes, so pretty soon she's going to be having their own baby.
Oh, nga. Congratulations, Coach Jonathan. Boss Dennis Abella there.
In the house.
Oh,
Kahit na wala pang Bacoor City Strikers, siya laging nanonood ng games.
You had a special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. A 3-point lead for San Juan. They will have the first crack here in the fourth. Royce Alforque fires a three, too strong. Rebound, AC Soberano goes to Amar. Quarter scoring, 17-12 San Juan in the first, 22-20 San Juan in the second, and 16-12 for Batangas in the third quarter. So that's the lowest output of the game for San Juan. But Maiquez opens the fourth with the basket. Alforque could not save it. The ball will remain with the Batangas City Tanduay Rum Masters.
Para sa akin, importante na mapantayan ng Batangas itong magandang simula ng San Juan here with this possession.
Valoria against Alforque. Ighalo with closeout there. Oh, what a spin by Isit. Cruz inside. No. Another crack para kay Mark Cruz. There's a foul.
He's quick enough to go for that offensive rebound off of his own missed shot. Ito si Mark Cruz. Sometimes like a pogo stick when he goes for those offensive boards.
Yung Papa Ray ng napituan ng foul. Mark Cruz, steady contributor para dito sa Batangas City Tanduay Rum Masters, but hindi siya masyadong ginamit sa larong to, no? Only played in the second half.
Yeah. He's only scored 3 points. That's his fourth. Well, might be used a little bit more here in the fourth quarter. I think Importante has been tired out by the multiple bigs of the San Juan Knights.
Ognatan, handoff to Omar. Soberano. They go to Maiquez against Cruz. Oh, what a shot. Dexter Maiquez. Ang maganda doon, nasa malapit na nakuha yung bola.
Mismo. And that's why I think Maiquez and Calisan and even Reynel Hugnatan have been so efficient here this season para sa San Juan, is because of the setup being made by Orlan Omar, Royce Alforque, even Nico Panganiban. It makes it so much easier for these big men to put on the points.
Oh, what a move. Kenneth Ighalo with a fadeaway off the glass and in. 8 points all year in the second half. Turnover San Juan. Isit. No advantage. Oh, poor pass. Taken away. Waman.
Oh, nice hit.
Blocked.
Clean block right there. All ball galing kay Jong Valoria.
Heavy Hernandez returns for MJ De La Virgen. Check out this block from Jong Valoria. All ball.
That's what you call pride.
Soberano. No good on the three. Tapik. That will be Batangas basketball as last touch on Reynel Hugnatan.
I thought the previous possession para sa Batangas City, Isit should have gone early to Kenig Halo on the right wing instead of trying to get it to Mark Cruz, who eventually did get it to Kenig Halo, but it was picked off by Orlan Mamar. Buti na lang na isupalpal ni Jong Valoria yung layup attempt ni Orlan Mamar.
55-52. Cruz to Isit. There's Levy Hernandez against Soberano. Levy, another steal here. Alforque.
Oh,
gets
what a
it to
pass.
Calisan, and Valoria had to give up the foul.
Bullet point pass there coming from Royce Alforque.
Always count on Michael Calisan to make a rim run.
He's just so good at making himself available for opportunities like that.
Former San Sebastian Stag, Mike Calisan, gets the first free throw to drop. Boss Taho.
Yes, oh. Jeff Tahonera.
Kailangan ng extra big man, nandyan pa yan.
Yan yung mga bodyguard ni Orlan Mamar eh.
15 in the ball game para kay Mike Calisaan, and the lead is up to 5 for San Juan. A little over 7 minutes remaining in this ball game. Cruz. Binigay kay Levy Hernandez. Doon sa kanan. Levy. May double team. Try to keep the ball moving. Naagaw ni Michael Calisa na foul on CJ Isit.
What a nice swipe by Dexter Marquez. Pero medyo nasaktan siya after that steal. Maybe might have pulled his finger.
He's gonna stay in the game.
Let's see, for Batangas City, that's been a problem para sa kanila. Each time they set up Levy Hernandez for that mid-post action, he just really tends to make the wrong decisions. Pinipilit niya even when the defense is already there. But the few times that he's able to kick it out and they swing it side to side, nakakakuha sila ng libreng basket eh.
The execution has been quite challenging for Batangas.
They've been a step slow, Sadaf, in trying to anticipate whatever San Juan has been doing defensively.
Mark Cruz hobbling a bit as well. I think it's more of recovery.
Yeah,
ang problema dito ng Batangas City. Kasi na masyadong personnel eh. Marquez, top of the key three. No. Rebound, Levy Hernandez. CJ Isit. Slowing things down. CJ, importante with the pick. Omar pa rin na nakaharap sa kanya. Valoria drives and he gets some separation before laying it in with his left hand.
Good basket there by Valoria. He was able to convert, but at some point they're going to have to take a look at Kenig Halo after that screen. He pops out. San Juan has been leaving him wide open.
Panganiban with a big shot.
Masakit yan because Batangas City has been trying to put on a run at this point, but a shot like that can put them behind further.
6 na ulit ang lamang dito. Hernandez gets it back. He's in the paint. Trapped. Ighalo. Back to Levy. Fires. No. The tap ends up with Importante. Fresh 14 ulit para sa Batangas. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Valoria. Importante. To the corner. Ighalo for 3. No. Importante. There is a foul. And they're claiming it's a shot clock violation, but titingnan natin dito kung umabot bago ng foul.
Here was the pass to Ighalo. See how wide open he always is. That's not the first time here in the second half. Kaya nga meron siya na nakaging 2 tres kanina in that third quarter. That's a pretty close call to make.
I thought that was a shot clock violation.
Yeah. So it's going to be San Juan basketball here, Sidav. Missed opportunity once again for the Rum Masters to try and inch closer. Pero mahaba pa ito. All they have to do is to get better defensively and also see the floor better in their half-court sets, especially when it's Levy Hernandez who has the basketball.
Oh, bagsak si Levy and Dexter Marquez. Parehong kapampangan yan.
Yes, so. Another 1 foul away from getting over the limit. Talking about Batangas City. Nangangalahati pala tayo dito sa ating fourth quarter. Oh, ayan. That's about, I think, the second or third time that San Juan hasn't been able to exploit the weakness in the middle of the Batangas City defense whenever there's a baseline inbound.
Isit jumper No good. Importante with the rebound. Easy to Igalo. Another three for Ken. In and out. Ball rolling away. Valoria, still no good. Igalo with a putback. Bodies flying there. Kinuha pa ni Xavier Hernandez yung pa ni Alforque and pushed it out of the way. Batangas hanging in there.
They are. Eh, dito mo naman ma-appreciate talaga yung resolve ng Batangas City. Obviously, they've been playing together as a team for how many years already. They're no strangers to coming back from a deficit. Malaki man yan o maliit.
Oh, bagsak si CJ Isit.
Oh!
Is it?
No, it's a foul on Isit. And that's going to be 2 free throws.
Pahinga muna tayo sa heat ng ating laban. Let's go to Mika.
I really like what I see with this San Juan team this season. Nakakatuwa how each coach is asked for their opinion. Then Coach Alex's decision also respected in the end. Collective effort on and off the court for everybody. Plus yung demeanor ni Senator Jinggoy, mas madala siyang nakangiti. Itong si Sen ngayon, he appreciates how they have gotten this far in establishing the chemistry he has been working on for years. These, for me, are materials to a good journey in a long season. Actually, kanina ganadong-ganado nga siya mamigay ng mga chichirya as he always does. Sayang hindi ko kayo nakuhaan. Si Delph Javi.
Maraming salamat, Mika. Alam mo kung ano lang ang napapakamot sa ulo ni Sen Jinggoy? Alam mo kung ano?
Siyempre, free throws.
Free throws.
But they've been actually doing good from the line tonight, Sidel. 15 out of 17.
Well, it's a good look. It's a good sign. You know, a lot of positivity with that nice camp. Except if there's a call that they don't like.
Nakapamewang agad. Only the second team foul here of the Knights.
Under 4 minutes to play. Batangas already over the limit. We go to Levy inside. Levy, masyado malakas ang kanyang layup, and Alforque gets the steal. Wamar. Panganiban launches short. That would have extended the lead.
Nice pass.
To 11, but instead, it's back to 6. King Importante scoring underneath. A short-handed Batangas fighting hard against San Juan here. The denial by Igalo. Wamar rings the bell with a 3. That extends the lead back to 9. 3 minutes remaining. Hindi na nakabalik si Seda Blaza dito. No call there. Check out this fast break of the game brought to you by Extreme Air Conditioners and Extreme Magpalamig free installation for split type air conditioners.
And it seems Cedar Blaza might be finishing this game on the bench. I think Coach Sola Villanueva will be trying to stick with his 5. Pero they're down by 9 points here. They need to generate offense. That's not a good look for Jong Valoria. That's just frustration.
Jong Valoria. He will send Marquez to the line. And Ochea returns to the floor.
Oh.
Okay lang daw, sabi ni Sen.
Kinakausap eh. Tsaka lamang naman sila ng 9 ngayon eh.
16 points for Dexter Marquez. Make that 16 still. Isit comes away with the loose ball. Levy Hernandez spin. Yes, off the glass and in.
Matagal pa ito. This is far from over. All Batangas City needs to do is string together a number of stops. And on offense, try not to force the issue, find the open man, and see where the holes on the defense of San Juan are.
Chance to inch closer here for Batangas. Isit drives. Oh, tough lay para kay CJ Isit. A lot of contact, no call. Oh! Masyado mababa ang pasa for Orlan Romar. From Orlan Romar to Mike Calisaan. Turnover.
Yeah, di sila nagkaintindihan doon. Now this leaves the door against the wide open para dito sa Batangas City.
Levy against Alforque. Levy Hernandez. So mind games along the way after the shot from Levy.
He's really put it upon himself to just really try and get points para dito sa Batangas City. Again, just like what I was saying earlier, mas mapapadali ang buhay ng Batangas if Levy can kick that ball out because he's being trapped. As soon as he puts that ball on the floor after he gets it mid-post, sinasalubungan siya agad ng double team. Minsan triple team pa nga eh.
Unfortunately, Levy Hernandez misses the free throw. 10 of 15 ang Batangas at the line. 17 of 21 naman ang San Juan. One for two on that trip. Minute and 48 remaining. 6-point lead for the San Juan Knights. They have the ball. Pressure from the Batangas City Tanduay Rum Masters. Marquez gets the inbound. Bigay agad kay Royce Alforque. Alforque needs to cross. Binigay kay Orlan Omar. Then CJ Isit. 10 seconds on the shot clock for San Juan. Orlan fires. Yes! Big time. That was Orlan Omar delivering in the clutch once again.
How many times have we seen that over the years, Sadelf? Trying to break down the defense here of Kenighalo. Just a simple step back after that hang dribble. A little resistance shown there by Ighalo on the shot. Omar rattling home that three-pointer.
70-61, 9-point lead for the Knights. A minute and 25 remaining. Timeout, Batangas.
Para sa 100%'ong pag-unlad, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100%'ong pagbabago, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100%'ong paglilingkod, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100%'ong Pinas,
50 tayo! 50 si MB! Hati mo, si Manny!
Minute and 25 remaining in this ball game between the San Juan Knights and the Batangas City Tanduay Rum Masters. San Juan up by 9. After that three-pointer galing kay Orlan Wamar. Batangas City needing to respond here. Oh, may date. Oh, huwag ka na mainggit, Nabi. Okay lang, upwards. Mahanap mo rin yung true love mo. Huwag ka mag-alala.
Tawa ako kasi yan eh. May pagganon pa eh.
Don't you like it if you wanna take your date out to a basketball game?
Of course. That's the perfect date.
Okay. Oh, rebound in Dexter Marquez. Make sure you're not the rebound, okay?
Yeah, I'll make sure of that.
Okay.
Thank you for the advice. I'll certainly put that on my note.
Orlan Romar against Ighalo again. 8 seconds to shoot. Orlan, nag-cut. Marquez, layup is good.
He just sees the floor more than anybody else. Ito si Orlan Romar, always 2 or 3 steps ahead of the defense.
That should seal the deal for San Juan. Levy, fighting hard. Levy Hernandez could not convert on the finger roll. Calisan grabs rebound number 9.
Yeah, I think that's just been the story of the game, Sadelf. I believe Batangas City relied too much on Levy Hernandez creating for them, even when the chips weren't falling for them.
Marquez. That's Ron Denison. Foul on Igalo. And that will send Dexter Marquez to the line. Two former champions battling it out. Only one winning this one.
The Importantes had a long night.
Dexter Marquez trying to add to this advantage, and this ang kanyang free throw.
Well, he's been the high point man tonight para sa San Juan Knights.
Okay. Proof na kahit nagmintis, nakasmile si Senzingo. Oh,
kailangan i-save natin yun, ha?
Oo. Ease it. Out of control. Importante. Three-pointer. Still no good. Ochea put back. 8.3 seconds remaining.
It's been admirable that Coach Solo and Batangas City has really tried to stick with their plan, but after repeated instances of their plan not looking to work at all, I think it's time for them to maybe make some adjustments, which they did not do.
Well, they were not at full strength, Batangas City, but nonetheless, a win is a win. And the San Juan Knights remain unbeaten this season. That's 5 straight wins to start their campaign. 5-0 for the Knights. Batangas 3-4 ang kanilang record after 7 games so far. They will have a long break and a chance for them to regroup. But our best player of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Orlan Wamar Jr. with another outstanding performance, delivering in the clutch with his playmaking and his shot making.
16 points, 4 rebounds, 10 assists para sa kanya. There were a lot of guys who really contributed. Dexter Marquez at 18 points. Calisan had another almost double-double performance. But it was really Orlan Mamar who controlled this game and dictated the pace para sa San Juan sa laro na to.
The Knights prevail 72-63 over Batangas City. Let's go to Mika Abisames.
Maraming salamat. Kasama ko ngayon ang best player of this game. Walang iba kung hindi si Orlan Wamar Jr. Orlan, pag nandito tayo sa San Juan, talagang binibigyan mo kami ng tres, no? Hanggang dulo, double-double performance ka at meron kang 3 tres. Pero binigyan din talaga kayo ng Batangas ng magandang challenge ngayong gabi. Nung nakakahabol sila, anong sabi ni Coach Alex?
Credit sa Batangas. Nag-prepare talaga sila going this game. Nung humahabol naman yung Batangas, sabi lang na sa amin ni Coach Alex, compose lang, run lang namin yung sistema namin, kung ano yung ginagawa namin as always.
Orlan, sabi ko nga kanina, no, ramdam ko sa team nyo, parang halos lahat nakangiti, no, pati yung mga coaches, yung mga players. Kumusta ba kayo itong mga bagong coaches tsaka mga bagong players? Kumusta yung pagsasama nyo ngayon so far?
Okay naman kami. May mga dinadaan na lang pagsubok as a team kasi ngayon nga bago pa lang yung sistema, so lahat parang nag-a-adjust. So kailangan lang namin maging solid kasi mahaba pa yung liga. So yun.
Okay, maraming salamat. Meron ka ba mga gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
Pinapasalamatan ko si Senator Jingo Estrada na walang sawang sumusuporta sa amin. Boss Jeremy Go, Congressman Brian Yamsuan, Boss James Go, BFF Party List, sa aming mga sponsors, Go for Gold. Dinabati ko yung parents ko sa Bohol, yung papa ko, mama ko. Si Tito nanonood yan. Girlfriend ko na walang sawang sumusuporta sa akin. Sino pa ba? Si Daddy Toots, si Pastor Ferdinand, nila siguro muna ngayon. Si Lolo Boy, si Lola Belen, mga taga Aloling Pangasinan, mga Dangeros and Tolosa family sa Mindoro.
Maraming salamat, Orlan Wamar Jr. Best Player of the Game is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Sidolf and Javi.
Maraming salamat, Mika. We will try to wrap our coverage up here from the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. 4:30 p.m. ang simula natin bukas. Doon tayo sa Paco Arena in Manila, Muntinlupa against Bacolod in the first game. 6:30 p.m. Abra against Basilan. 8:30, it's Pasig City against Bulacan. And a reminder that we are at the Paco Arena tomorrow. And dyan po nagtatapos ang aming coverage dito sa Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. For my partner, Javi Palanya, and our courtside reporter, Mika Abisamis. And for the men and women making up our team here from the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center, ito po si Delf Tupa saying thank you and good night from San Juan.